to you, darling?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you're Kelly, aren't you? I've just got to make sure. I know you said that, but I need to check it myself. It's a bit cheeky, this one. So is this your granddad, darling, that comes in? It is your dad? Right, can I say to you, is he more older? Because you look really young. But hang on a minute, don't tell me. But all I know is I feel he's not a young dad. Do you know what I mean? He feels older as he goes over. So I don't know if he was a bit older when he had you.
Yeah, he was.
Right, that's where I'm going wrong. Sorry, my mistake. I'll have that back. Granddad from what dad. Now, I don't know if he was a real comedian or loved to make people laugh, but there's definitely a feeling of him wanting to feel positive, want people to feel positive around him. Do you understand, my angel? And I do feel that Dad would have known that he was going to pass. There's a feeling of either a diagnosis or a knowledge that he knew that he was going to go to the spirit world, or you did. Do you understand, my angel? Okay, darling. Now, I don't know if there's problems with my stomach area with your dad, but it's making me feel this is what started the problem. Are you all right, angel, for me to carry on? Can I have tissues for her, please? It's okay, you're not upset, don't worry. Are you okay for me to carry on, sweetheart? Yeah. Okay, darling. No, okay. Now, I don't know, did he smoke as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you smell cigarette smoke, but it's a very common phenomenon for them to let you know they're about. My dad does it when I'm in the car and it really stinks, I hate it. But he loved his fags, okay? And so I know that you or someone around you has smelled fag smoke. Darling, I don't know if he couldn't talk properly towards the end, but I find it difficult to get my words out. Do you understand that? Okay, and I feel like, I don't know if there are 4 connections of who was around him visiting the most during his time when he was poorly. There's a feeling of 4. So I don't know if there's like 3 of you, children and mum, or there's a connection of 4, but it's acknowledging 4, unless there's 4 of you. Would that make sense for you, darling? Yeah. Okay, Angel. Have you got a sister and a brother?
No, I've just got a brother.
Oh, it's a brother. Sorry, it's my mistake. So it's the 2 women and be you, your mum and your brother, yes?
No, the actual people that was there was me, my mum, my aunt and my uncle.
Right, okay, sorry, I know that bit. I was going to come to that. I'm talking about your actual family connections.
Oh yeah,
so
me, my mum, my brother and my dad.
Okay, because the thing I was mucking up was I thought you meant a sister and brother for you, but you meant your mum and your brother, okay? So I know that there was two men. Well, there were 3 women, that's right, okay, I've got you, darling, thank you. There were 3 women and 1 man connected at his passing, okay? Now, I don't know if there's a passing around 12:30 or 2:30, but he keeps putting the 2 in. Would that make sense to you, darling?
He died at 1:30.
He died at 1:30. Okay, who was not there, or did you get there for 12:30? Who just literally made it?
I think we got to the hospital about 12:30, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Because he's starting my drama and then he's taking me up to that time. I don't want to upset you, but we all remember the exit. So that's why they always tell me how they went, because you'll always remember that, okay, darling? Now, I don't know if there's a connection of the name Daniel with you, or David, or...
It's my brother.
That's your brother. Okay, because he wants to send love to him, and it's most important. I don't know if your brother is not open to this, or he wants him to know he's around him, but I feel your brother's... That's it, go on, carry on. I feel that your brother is finding it a lot harder to accept or get on. I know that you're upset now, but I would be, and my dad's gone 25 years, so someone's brought me dad up, but I know there's a feeling of him saying that I want him to know I'm about as well. So I don't know if you've got more faith than your brother, but I know that he wants to do that. He's so proud of you, and I can't tell you how much he loves you, but I tell you something now, darling, it's making me feel you've been the linchpin to keep everything together, and I feel like I want someone to take you away and spoil you. You understand? Because you're looking after mum, you're looking after everybody. I want to know who's looking after you, sweetheart. Okay, my angel? Now, he's also making me feel as well that he's bringing vibrations in my ears. So I know that someone has had their name called. Alright? And I don't know if it's you, Kel, but I'm telling you now, darling, he said that so loud in my head earlier on when I thought I was talking to the ladies. So I don't know if it's your name that he's and you've gone, what? And they've said, I haven't said anything. But I'm getting a vibration that he uses sound waves, okay? So keep an ear out, and if you know it's Dad. He's desperately trying to let people know that he's about. That's most important. Darling, where's the month of April? Is this birthday connection to one of you lot, or is there a connection? Do you know if this is when he was diagnosed?
He started getting stomach pains and that around about April.
Right, okay, because he's showing me Easter, April time as being the wrong kind of time, that was kind of like his downfall. Does that make sense?
My mum was taken into hospital and she was quite bad.
Oh.
And she come out of hospital and then my dad was taken in.
So you went through that trauma as well. Your mum's still on the earth
No,
plane.
she's
She's
not.
up, is she? Oh, it's lucky I didn't take her up there for you. But let's go and get mum then. That's most of why it's mentioned April as well. Can't see her communicating at the moment, darling. But I'll really try and get her in for you. Right, okay. Now the other thing is as well, there's R here. So I don't know if I've got Roy, Ron, or an older he's just said female. No, it's okay. You can go and get it for me. But there's a Ron connection or a Roy connection that connects around him. So I don't know if this is again someone that is connected up there, but I know that's right. It isn't Robert and Bob, is it?
My granddad was Robert and Bob.
Right, my mistake, he's changed it, Robert. Okay, so your granddad's up there as well, yes? And I know that he wants to send love down from a protective element as well, darling, okay? Now, I don't know if you've got a St. Christopher or a connection, something significant on the end of a chain that belongs to your mum or your dad, but I keep feeling that you touched this. So I don't know if they bought it for you for a special birthday, there's an acknowledgement of a pendant, but there is that kind of acknowledgement going on. You haven't tattooed his name on you at all, have you?
Daddy's cherub.
Thought so, because he's saying thanks for the tattoo, I'm so proud. And I think he's saying, I hate tattoos, but darling, I love you for doing it. You understand me, sweetheart? Good man. Dad, can you go and get Dad? No, you've got Dad, that's Robert. I want Mummy, please. I also know as well, darling, that there's not a day that goes by that they don't take it in turns to come around you. Darling, do you do nursing or caring?
I've cared for children with learning disabilities.
You are such a darling, I can't tell you. And these children that you've nurtured and just given your unconditional love to will benefit from that for the rest of their lives. And you have to know that, Kelly, because I'm telling you now, I don't think you realise sometimes how special you really are. You don't realise that. And I know that your dad keeps pushing me to say, darling, look in the mirror and look how special you are, because we love you so much and we're so proud. And I just feel sometimes you don't feel it. Do you understand that, sweetheart? And I know that there's not a massive family support around you, and I know it's more friendship around you, but the people that are there love you and respect you for who you are. And I don't ever want you to be in a situation, okay, where you are exposed to people not being good to you, because she's saying you've had your letdowns. Who passes 3 years ago? Or 2003?
My nan.
She's there as well, darling.
Really?
Family nights tonight, because they're saying she's here, and I thought that was going to be your mum. So your nanny's also up there, darling. So it's almost like they're waiting for you to get up there, but don't worry, you're not going to. I know there's a feeling of them saying you're the odd one out almost. As soon as I said about the family not being around, I've suddenly got you 2003 or 3 years ago, lady. She's quite small though, short, your nan.
Yeah.
I've got a reasonable figure on her, but I can feel her standing there. She's going, oh, I don't understand, but yeah. Oh, just come in, just let's on the move, merrier.
Didn't get on.
So I don't know, that's why she's standing there actually. I've just invited her in, I'm great, and but I know that she's standing there okay as well. In my mind, the energy's kind of coming over this way. And I don't know who Bill or William is, but there's that kind of connection coming in. Who would that be, darling?
My granddad.
Your other granddad, is it? Cool, they're all there for you, aren't they? Mum, can I have you in, please? Your mum, that's it, you're nice. Now, your mum's making me feel pain here as well. So I don't know if this is where she had her problems, but I want to double up a bit with mum, okay? And my head doesn't feel right with her. So I don't know if she was under heavy medication before she passed over, but there's not a feeling of people being around her when she goes. So I don't know if she slipped away and you're all right, my angel, I don't want to upset you. But she's making me feel...
You're saying is the truth.
Sorry?
Everything you're saying is so
That's
real.
because I'm talking to the people who love you, darling, and that's why I do this. And that is why I stand here with all my painkillers, because I know that I've got people here that have passed and they are wanting to talk to all of you. That's my job. And I tell you what, I can't even believe how lucky I am. And I'm sorry I'm just throwing the information to you. If I just stop for 1 second and realise what I'm doing, I'll be sitting there crying with you. I'll tell you that now, Angel. So these are